Back. Hey, we are black and we are back, people. This is the No I Don't Know TV series. You see, I'm listening to some lovely sounds right now. So I'm about to give y'all a little selection. And you know how to do. Hey, bitch, bring me my money. And you know ain't shit funny. You know that you ain't nothing but a bitch. So make this money now. I can't live without you, girl. You know you are my world. As long as you keep bringing me that money. You know this shit is real. Bring me my money, bitch. I'ma have to peel your cap back, and you know that. Yeah. Let me turn this clown ass shit down. You know me, I like to sing a little something. Hey, what is going on? What is going on? Oh my God, we are black and we are back. Another day, another 10 cent. I guess they say $1, whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we here, we there, we everywhere. We are the gods of the earth. And if you don't think like it, you better start thinking that way so you start acting like it. But anyway, hey, we about to get on this shit real quick. I got some shit I want to talk about real quick, so I'm about to get into it. Man. We got other shit to worry about. We got it's that chat room. Hey, I've been looking at the chat sometimes. Wait, what's my sister say? Wait, hold on. Before I stop, sounds like myself. For all y'all that don't know, that's my cousin, y'all. And that nigga, before I get into the topic, hey man, more niggas need to start being like Marcellus. Shout out to that nigga, that crazy nigga. This nigga Marcellus is my cousin. This nigga was supposed to be doing it, supposed to be testifying at church. This nigga sung a song about going to the arcade. Hey man, that shit was funny as a motherfucker. And beyond that nigga he had the courage, he didn't care. That nigga would preach at day and fuck bitches at night. Shout out to that nigga. Hey man, I know it ain't been easy. Shout out to everybody that's been working and shit, because I know that shit is not easy. Working at the corporate plantation, I always gonna talk about that shit. I don't care how much people don't like it. I'm always talk about the corporate plantation because I know how hard it is to work at the corporate plantation and to deal with all the restraints and rules and regulations that they bestow upon us. It ain't like you could just check a motherfucker the way you want to. You gotta go through all this corporate structure and all this bullshit. So shout out to everybody that work those corporate plantation jobs, man, and gotta provide for their family. I know I do. That's why I was talking about it. I don't be fronting like I ain't gotta go to the corporate plantation. And for niggas that don't, hey man, good for you. Give yourselves a hand. You know, if you ain't gotta go to the corporate plantation. But I would say let's just do a scale I could just do one in Las Vegas. Let's say we can go percentile. Out of 100% of melanated people in Las Vegas, Nevada, I would say 1.1% is business owners, and 98 or 99.9% of melanated people have to go work for somebody. So I don't know what working at the corporate plantation. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, what's happening, Daniel Burke, man? But anyway, I wanted to get on this subject real quick now that we moved on. I want to get, hey, man, Popeyes chicken. Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A versus KFC versus all these. Hey, it's so funny, man. The only person that I'll give prop to is Quavo. At least he trying to make some money. That nigga got them sandwiches and popped his trunk. It was like, hey, I'm selling them for a G-ball. That's how you supposed to be, ladies and gentlemen. Make some money off this shit. Shit, he took my idea. If I'd have known that Popeyes chicken or whoever was selling these chicken sandwiches, it's a shortage of them, I should have went and bought 50 of them and stood outside and started slinging them. That's how you do. That's how niggas do Jordans. That's how, I remember when PlayStation 2 hit the scene in 2000. And I'll never forget that shit, 99, 2000, when PlayStation 2 hit the scene. You know, it was niggas spending $900. I think the system was like $600 or $700. Niggas was buying the system for $600 and $700 and then reselling it outside of the store for a G-ball in $1,500 and $2,000. That's entrepreneurialism. That's how we supposed to do it. Flip. Shit, they making me want to go. They just built the clown ass Chick-fil-A over here on my side of town. I should go buy a whole bunch of goddamn chicken sandwiches and just sell them outside. Sell them out the bag. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. Hey, listen, see? That line was long as hell when I passed. Hey, let me tell you something. Now, let's look at the flip side of it. Quavo's making money off of it. That's smart. Whether he's doing it and then take it and flip it outside, you know they're going to call the police and be like, oh, you loitering. That's okay then. Then go across the street. Put a sign. Have a person, you know what? That's a good idea. Have a person put a sign. Hey, discount on chicken sandwiches. Come across the street. I got all the chicken sandwich right here because they just ran out of them. Motherfuckers going to go to you and buy them. That's a fact. Now you making money off they shit. That's what we need to start doing anyway. Each one has to teach one. That's what we got to learn all that. If Popeyes, while they having a Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A, borrow from both those motherfuckers and make your own profit. Fuck these people, man. They don't give a fuck about your health and they don't give a fuck about your money. They care about their profits, their quarterly profits and all this other shit. That's a fact. I got to look up and see if Chick-fil-A and Popeyes and them, I wonder if Popeyes is publicly traded. I got to look for that. I know Beyond Meat is publicly traded, which Jay-Z has stock vested in that. I think the stock shares is like $162 a share or some shit like that. I think let me just be honest. On the money side of the game, I ain't mad at Quavo. Smart man. But on the flip side of the game, damn your health. Because let me tell you something. They don't give a fuck about your health. That's probably not even chicken that they selling. That's probably meat glue. Chicken-like substance. Y'all better go watch What the Health. And not even that. Don't watch it so you can go vegan. Watch it so you can be aware of what they're putting in the food. And if you don't know and if you can't afford it, look, everybody could afford this. Go to the grocery store, get you some spring water, get you some lemons with seeds. Don't get lemons without seeds because that means it's genetically modified. Get lemons with seeds. If you know somebody with a lemon tree, get the lemons off their tree. Squeeze about 2 or 3 lemons into your liter of spring water, and there you go. It will turn alkaline when it hits your digestive system, when it hits your stomach. That's what I do, and it'll detox you too and get all those toxins up out of your body. Go get you some activated charcoal. I'm just saying on the flip side because we are large consumers of meat and fast food, especially the black community, because it, you know, goddamn, it's hard to afford to go eat at Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. You know? And let me tell you something about Whole Foods. Whole Foods is they partner with the Monsanto's group. And Monsanto's group is the same motherfuckers who's putting they the ones that's responsible for the Roundup and giving motherfuckers cancer. Shit, I started drinking a whole bunch of lemon water after that because I used to use Roundup all the goddamn time to kill all the weeds. They know what they putting in this shit. So when you see those long lines at Chick-fil-A, like that line was long. When you pass, remember, they serving us real food. It's got to be regulated. It has to be regulated enough for you to eat it. Just like water. You have drinking water and then you have alkaline water. Drinking water means it's good enough for you to drink. Doesn't mean that it's good for your body or that it's not acidic. It just means it's good enough for you to drink. And that's the things that we got to learn. So there's two parts to it. You gotta learn about your health, so fuck it. Everybody ain't gonna go with the health situation. Then go with the money. Go buy a whole bunch of chicken sandwiches, go sell them on the street. Might as well. That's what they doing. They don't give a fuck about your health. And all the wonderful, interesting things that the chicken does to you, because I'm pretty sure it's full of steroids. There ain't no way that it ain't full of steroids. Oh yeah, Mr. Roundup, yep. For his black nigga cancer, then they gonna settle and give him $200 million. But what the fuck is that when he about to die? What kind of shit is that? See, these are the things that I look at and I laugh and I just be like, okay. Now we focusing on Popeyes chicken and Chick-fil-A. Look, even when they was like, oh my God, Chick-fil-A is coming, all this hype for Chick-fil-A. That's not even real food. That's not real food. I know it's not real food. Look at the farms and look at, it ain't a whole bunch of farms out here. It ain't a whole bunch of farm-raised chickens out here that they slaughtering and giving them to Chick-fil-A. That's food-like substance. So if they gonna make money, you make money off them. Buy a whole bunch of Chick-fil-A and slang it on the street. That's what I would do. I tell anybody to do that, man. And the reason why is because, man, don't trip, my nigga. I got a hell of them in the trunk. Might as well. Niggas gonna buy it whether you can straight put on a label of Chick-fil-A. Chicken may cause cancer. Niggas will still eat that shit. It's just like smoking cigarettes. That's why they trying to fuck with the goddamn electronic cigarettes and shit. I'm not talking about the ones not the vape pens, but I'm talking about like the e-cigarettes and the blue cigs, the shit that I was using 8 years ago, and now it's all popular. They trying to get rid of that shit because niggas ain't smoking cigarettes as much and they smoking that. So now they trying to weave their way into that culture because the tobacco industry, let me tell you, they the mob. They not gonna let you come into their industry and make more money than them, and that's a fact. And those are things that we gotta look at. You know what I mean? That's why when I look at these things, I just be like, damn, man, why the fuck are we so crazy over it and we not thinking the opposite? Well, okay, well, we really shouldn't be eating that shit, but fuck it, let's make money off of it. You can go make the money and go buy real chicken. If you're gonna eat chicken, eat the real chicken. Matter of fact, grow your own chicken, slaughter those motherfuckers and cook them yourself. Even when it comes to fish, go catch the fish. I grew up fishing. Yeah, you might not think that. And I know how to gut a fish and scale it, do all that clown shit. And let me tell you something. The fish tastes a lot better when you do that straight from the ocean than just buying fish from the market. Because it's pasteurized. The majority of the time it's farm raised, which means they're feeding corn and steroids and all this other shit. You know, and you're like, why are you talking about this? Because if you're not eating healthy, you can't think healthy. See, the chemicals and shit that's in the food cause you to think a certain way. I know, because when I didn't used to eat healthy, I'd be frustrated. I'd be on the toilet all the goddamn time. That's why I'm telling you. Look at where it's come to. Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A. They're both self-destructing food substances that they're serving. They both are not to adhere to the well-being of human beings. They're about the bottom line, and that's money. And don't you forget it. That's what it's about. See, I think in life we think that these companies and these places, well, the government would allow them to sell it if it's gonna kill us. Man, please, the government is complicit in a lot of this shit. Bottom line is money. You're like, well, why are you talking about this money? That's why I encourage everybody, go get Robinhood, get Stash, get Acorn, get something that can give you a different perspective of how money is being made and being distributed amongst the elite. That's why all that shit is off the stock market. Everything's being traded. Everything is for sale. Your melanin is being traded on the stock market. Look it up. Everything you see. Chick-fil-A. So if Chick-fil-A is not on the stock market, I best believe that chicken that they selling is. I best believe something that they're using is on the stock market. And we don't think that. We think that, oh, well, Burger King has the Impossible Burger or the whatever. Man, let me tell you something. That could be nothing but soy in that shit, which is plastic. We gotta think outside the box and know just because there's a crave of people eating it don't mean it's good for you. Because let me tell you, they might put a Chick-fil-A or two in a nice community, but the wealthy people, the people that are wealthy in health, you'll never see them eating Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, In-N-Out, Burger King. And all of a sudden they start, then they started having recalls on the meat and shit and getting people sick. When it's mass production, it can never be healthy. Not the way you think. Now, I'm not saying don't eat it every once in a while, but if you can, there's ways that you can eat healthy. And I'm not saying, why do you think it's so expensive to eat healthy? Think about it. You go to the Trader Joe's, it's hella expensive to eat healthy. Super expensive. Super, super expensive to eat healthy. And let me tell you something. If you don't think for a second they know that it's super expensive, then you are sadly mistaken. They know what the fuck is going on. Don't entrust your health in them, because that's not gonna happen. What is gonna happen is we gonna have to come together and look at these things. And look at what, that's why I was like, I give Quavo props, man. That nigga was like, hey, I'm selling them for a G-ball a chicken sandwich. Now, I wouldn't necessarily sell for a G-ball, but if they run out, you know there's a crave of it. All you gotta do is send a spy in there to go into Chick-fil-A or the Popeyes, see if they running out of shit. And when they run out, you buy up a whole bunch of shit from another one, go stand outside of that one and be like, oh, we're here, we got it all right here. Supply and demand. That's how you make the money. I'm just saying a different avenue, because they are benefiting off of the mental weakness of melanated people, because we don't want to sacrifice certain things to eat healthy. Hey, I was the same way, man. I was the same way. Fuck a goddamn alkaline. Water is water to me. Fuck a goddamn eat vegetables and fuck all that, and I'm about to eat In-N-Out. And then after I eat In-N-Out, it feel like my heart is trying to escape my chest and my body and run away, because it's overworking and pumping the blood. Oh, I know. I used to feel it every time I would eat a double with a shake and a pink lemonade and animal style fries, and oh my God, you on the toilet all day the next day. It's just not healthy shit to eat. I don't care if it's Del Taco or El Pollo Loco or all those things. They're just not healthy situations. Now, you can go buy the stock. I would suggest that. I think El Pollo Loco stock is like $10 a share. See, people just don't know that's how cheap the stock is. If you knew how inexpensive buying stock was, I think more melanated people would do it. It's just we want the quick return on it. We don't want the long game. We're not used to the long game. We want short gains. We want our profit return right away. And that's not how life works. You got to put your best effort forward and let the chips fall where they may. And just let those seeds, you plant those seeds, let them germinate, water them, and eventually they'll grow. I'm pretty sure every kid has done that science project where they give you a seed in a paper cup, you fill it full of soil, you put the seed in there and water, and all of a sudden a plant grows out of there. That's a fact. Come on, man. These are things that we got to know. And while you see that they're having a craze between Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A, you should take inventory of that and be like, let me see how much money they making off this. See, they need to push these type of agendas to get people to buy more, create these craves in your mind, especially in the poor and disenfranchised people. Oh, I gotta go get Chick-fil-A because it's good. You know what it is? It's just like seeing a movie. Oh, you gotta go see that movie. Oh, sold out. Now it makes you want to see it even more. That's how it goes. That's with anything. That's with furniture, cars, TV, anything. Why do you think Tesla is more expensive than any other car? It's electric. You ain't got to worry about gas. Smart. But they know not enough people could afford a Tesla and could afford the station that it costs to get the car and do all these things. That's why. Being healthy costs more money. Please believe you me. Go in Trader Joe's and see. Now, I'm not saying everything in Trader Joe's is healthy, because they got some snacks in there that ain't fucking healthy. But they got some shit in there that healthy. And I'm telling y'all niggas too. And if you go to Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, go there to buy groceries and not to bust a bitch. Because when I go to Whole Foods or go to Trader Joe's, I see niggas walking around with nothing in their shopping cart, but looking at the bitches down the aisle with the bitches. I know what niggas is doing. Cause it's a bunch of motherfucking Whole Foods out here in Las Vegas. I remember this one nigga I knew, white dude, this white dude I knew. That nigga was like, hey man, Warren, man, you should go to Whole Foods, man. It's good, man. They got good salads and everything. So I went there and I'm like, why is it all these people in here walking around with no groceries in their basket? Then I'm starting to watch these niggas, but I'm watching how they watching the bitches that's walking in there. Then I'm watching the women that's in there. And then the women are very, very different looking from the average person that shops at Food for Less or shops at Albertsons. Or, you know, I'm like, oh, so you got the tattoo, thong wearing, big titty looking women in here. Okay, this is fuckery in here. So when you go home, go in there to get some groceries, nigga. Not in there so you get some pussy. Cause I know how niggas are. Niggas go to the grocery store just so they can find a woman. Or go walking around Walmart to see who they can bust. Let me see if I can highlight a woman, you know what I'm saying? Let me go to the Walmart in a nice neighborhood. I know some bitches that be in there. Let me go to the Whole Foods. I know how niggas think, man. I'm literally going there and look at how more expensive the shit is in Whole Foods or Trader Joe's versus your regular grocery store. It's a big disparity between the two. Like there's a big disparity between the black community and the dominant society. We don't have the wealth. So that's why the Popeyes, the Chick-fil-A's, and all that shit are in the poor and disenfranchised communities. I'm not saying that they don't put them in the wealthy communities, because they do as well. And the wealthy people eat that shit too. But the elite of the elite, no, we don't eat that. We eat tilapia and we eat, if we eat meat, it's small portions of meat and it's thoroughly cooked and it's, you know what I mean? That type of shit. Like when you get steak, you get it well done. You don't get medium rare where it's red and pink. You might as well just go cut some skin off a cow and eat it that way. And let it bleed all over your fucking plate. But that's the way we've been trained. Just like milk. Most people don't know that milk ain't nothing but cow pus. That's what milk is. That's all dairy is. And dairy is the hardest thing to cut. Trust me, it's hard to stop eating cheese. Cheese is the hardest thing I've been working on. I don't drink milk. I don't drink milk. I don't eat eggs. Oof, I can't. Oh my God, if I eat eggs, I gotta take a golden seal or some shit and clean that from my body, or take some activated charcoal or something. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to talk like I'm super healthy, but I'm just saying there's a big difference when you don't eat red meat and you don't eat chicken, you eat a little bit of fish. Your whole mentality is different, your body feels different. How your body processes things is different, which means your mind is stronger, you're more aware, you can focus more. You're not focusing on sitting on the toilet, you can focus more on doing things that are better for yourself. I'm telling you, these are just things that we got to look at. Because oftentimes we look at the hype behind the Chick-fil-A's. And I remember when Chick-fil-A came out, everybody was hyped and, oh my God, Chick-fil-A is so good and all. It's not even me. That's not even real meat. There's no way that could be real meat. And they don't never run out of chicken? Get the fuck out of here. So where y'all getting the chicken from? Exactly. It's probably meat glue and it's chicken-like substance. That's what it is. Like those chicken McNuggets from McDonald's, that's not real chicken. That's probably, and if it is, it's probably chicken fetuses and all kinds of nasty shit. Just like how they make hot dogs. That's what I'm saying. If we are gonna indulge in them giving us the fuckery foods, then we need to indulge in trying to make money off those fuckery foods and not just sitting there and being a consumer and eating the nasty shit that they giving us. Start to question what the hell's going on, because that's what's most important. Hey man, I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. I appreciate y'all all. Hey man, like I said, this channel is not for everybody. And I'm not for everybody. And I'm not only here to get likes and views and subscribes like that, man. Fuck all that. I want to get people on this channel is for motherfuckers that's socially aware of what's going on. This is not for no fuckery. This is not for no clickbait. So I can just get a whole bunch. Nah, I ain't got time for that, man. Life's too short for that shit. I gotta go work at the plantation like everybody else. So you try to keep it is in the best perspective as you possibly can, and keep it in an overall perspective where people can relate to it. And that's what this channel is about. Hey man, I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out. Peace. Peace, nigga.